episode 9 of our weekly review show here on our YouTube channel. 2 big games to look back on for the first team as they took on Hayes and Yeading and Salisbury this week. And we start this week's episode by looking back to the Hayes and Yeading game last Saturday in London. Hayes and Yeading opened the scoring early on through Hassan Jalla before James Heyman made a good save to deny a quick-fire second. Hayes did get their second goal though. Moses Emmanuel expertly volleyed home to double their lead. Tyler Harvey pulled one back for City with a peach of a free kick. Before moments later Truro were level. Dan Sullivan scored his first league goal of the season, coolly slotting home to make it 2-2. The home side restored their lead through a cracking strike from Jalla again. Before Truro responded once again. Adam Porter on debut finished off a fine team move to level the game. There was a 7th and final goal of the encounter. Rocky Neal was fouled in the box and a penalty was awarded. Tyler Harvey stepped up and sent the keeper the wrong way to win the game for the White Tigers. A dramatic encounter at the SkyX Community Stadium which City came out on top on thanks to a late Tyler Harvey penalty. We now hear the thoughts from manager Paul Wotton, who spoke after the game. So Paul, a 4-3 win here at Hayes. A lot of emotions I can imagine after that one.
Yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster, wasn't it? The heart rate was definitely up and down, that's for sure. I know we have a lot of trips to London and we don't moan about it, and I'm not moaning today, but the M4 was shut, so it felt like we was on the bus for a hell of a long time. We got here later than I would like as well, and I think I'll excuse the start from the boys. Listen, we're 2-0 down very early, and I was dreading the worst, to be honest. 2 poor errors, and I'm not hanging the boys out to dry. We've defended amazing. We defended well today, which sounds strange because we conceded 3 goals. But we've given Hayes 3 goals. But to come back from 2-0 down to 2-2 at half time and 3-2 down to win the game 4-3, tremendous character.
And you use the word character a lot, and as I say, we've had to use it in different aspects this season. Perhaps we've had to have been 0-0 and nicked a last-minute winner. Yeah. But as you say, to come back from behind twice against a Hayes team, who they're always up there, aren't they?
Absolutely, Hayes are a fantastic football team. They'd make no bones about it. They've got some real good players. I mean, Jolla was a standout performer for them today. I thought he was excellent. Every time he got the ball, I was thinking something was going to happen. We changed a few things in the first half when we was 2-0 down in midfield and got to grips with it better. And we looked a threat, and I thought our running power was great. I mean, you mentioned their last-minute winners. People who don't know about football will say that's luck, but that's fitness, and you just keep going right to the end. And we did again today. So, tremendous credit to the players, not for the staff, not for me. The players deserve all the accolades they get today.
There was no rest for the White Tigers. They were back on the road on Tuesday evening as they headed to Wiltshire to take on Salisbury in the Southern League Premier South. Here's the best of the action. City opened the scoring in the 26th minute as Dan Sullivan's shot was fumbled by the goalkeeper. It was soon 2-0. Shane White turned a Yeading free kick across goal where Harvey was lurking to simply tap home. Rocky Neal then saw a shot saved on the brink of half-time. Salisbury started the second period well and had a goal ruled out for offside before City had to clear a shot off the line. Truro wrapped up the win late on though as Ben Addlesbury finished a Yeading free kick after another mistake from the keeper to win the game for City. Another fantastic away victory for the White Tigers. They defeated Salisbury by 3-0 on Tuesday evening. We now hear the thoughts of manager Paul Wotton and midfielder Adam Porter. So Paul, a 3-0 win here against Salisbury on Tuesday evening. Your thoughts on that one?
Great result. To go away to Hayes and away to Salisbury in the space of 5 days and get 6 points is fantastic. Back to clean sheets tonight, which was great. We looked a little bit leggy and weren't quite at our best first half, but Salisbury played very, very direct. I don't think the ball got into our box once first half. 2-0 up, came in at half time and just said to the boys, listen, something's got to change, they can't be as passive as that. So, and then they matched us up and they had a couple of chances, a goal disallowed for offside obviously, but and then we cleared one off the line, but overall thought it was a pretty comfortable night and a good professional performance from us.
And perhaps an element of luck with the goals, but I suppose you don't really care how they come, do you?
No, I mean the first one obviously was a mistake from the goalkeeper and the third one as well. But you've got to be in the right place. I mean, the ball from Ollie Haste into Tyler Harvey and picking up the second ball, we work on that in training and Sully was in the right place. And listen, obviously it went, it's the keeper's mistake, he should save it. But then the second one is a really good delivery. Shane White doesn't give up on it and keeps it back in play, and Tyler's in the right place at the right time. And the last one again, it's a good delivery from Yeading and the keeper. But we're putting pressure on him to keep the ball in and around the box, and it's important you do, because it's too many times set pieces get headed away and it's you go unlucky or whatever. But you've got to keep the second balls in there. So tonight's goals were actually quite pleasing. And obviously to get 6 points from 2 very tough away games, you must be just over the moon with that. 2 very tough games, yeah. 2 very tough. Yeah, absolutely over the moon. The boys are in a good place, and I think it was really important tonight. I think it's 11 days, isn't it, until our next league game, home to North Lee. So it's important that we went into that 11-day, not break, because obviously we've got the trophy game, but it's important we went into that with a win. So boys are in good spirits and well done to them. So Adam, a 3-0 win here at Salisbury. A tough game out there, but for you it's good to get minutes and another good result.
Yeah, obviously with having to come on after 30 minutes, you've got to be ready on the bench for whenever you might be called, and it's a good opportunity for me to come into the team with a large part of the game to play and try and make an impact, and ultimately come away with a good win that we did. So positive night. And you've been here 2 games now. How have you found it? You've obviously got, was it half an hour Saturday and
yeah,
good minutes again tonight, so you must be happy. No, I mean the boys have welcomed me into the group brilliantly. You can tell it's a group that's winning. It's a successful group. And I think that comes through the characters that the manager's brought in, and the manager's created the environment that everyone's a winner in there, everyone will do anything for each other, and it's an easy group to come into at that point. And to come in and play 30 and then come off the bench tonight, there's plenty of communication around, there's a clear structure, a clear way to play, and ultimately that's what's bringing us results. So. And as a young player, you've come in obviously from Salford. What's your aims coming in while coming into this Truro team? Yeah, I mean it's been a long time since I've played a run of games, so for me individually it's to come and play games, but I don't want to just come and be a bit part and not feel part of the club and the group, because I want to come into a club where I feel part of it and I can be part of something successful. The gaffer said before the game, we all want to be part of something successful, whether that's playing football at 10 years old or 18 or 38. Everyone wants to be part of something successful that they can retire and say I was part of that, and that's what this is, a group that could be part of something special. Those 2 results now mean it's 13 games unbeaten for the White Tigers in the Southern League Premier South, but they turn their attentions to the Zooey FA Trophy this weekend as they make the long journey to Buckinghamshire to take on Beaconsfield Town in the first round proper of the competition. City defeated Salisbury by 1-0 in the previous round, whilst the host beats Hartley Whitney on penalties. There have been 3 previous meetings between the 2 sides, and City have come out on top in 2 of those 3 matches, with most recently defeating Beaconsfield in the final day of last season thanks to a late Alex Battle strike. Our 2 other teams are in action this weekend as well. The reserves take on Helston Athletic Reserves at Treguy Fields with a 3 p.m. kick-off in the St Piran League. The under-18s start their defence of the Rathbone Trophy as they take on St Blaise under-18s at Callyworth College on Sunday. Kick-off is 2 o'clock. For highlights and reaction from all 3 of our games across the weekend, tune into next week's episode. I've been Cameron Weldon, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Wanna hear you go.